Hey everybody, Frank here, Godzilla Island for the Mazer Squad with a comic book review of Dynamite's King Kong The Great War, Issue 1. Now this is the first King Kong series that Dynamite is doing with the deal that they struck with DeVito, who owns the King Kong of Skull Island property. So this is the first series and the first book in that entry. It takes place during World War I, 1917. And it follows a captain and his crew of a U-boat that wash up on this island. Let's dive into it. So it is written by Alex Cox, and the artist is Tommaso Bianchi. Colorist James Devlin, letterer Taylor Esposito, and editor is Matt Idelson. And let's dive into it. So we start off here with the captain, who is we don't get his name at all this issue. He's just referred to captain. We don't know what his name is. He's a nameless German U-boat captain, washed up on shore. He's kind of dazed. He doesn't know how he got there, what's going on. He kind of doesn't remember who he is, almost, it seems like. He's wandering around the beach and you just see there's bones, bodies everywhere, dead bodies, and he just seems like in a daze that he starts to run out to the ocean for some reason. And this awesome reptilian tentacle monster pops up and he starts to run. You see the monster gets shot in the face, and you see other crewmates have survived. He goes over to them and they're like, "Captain, oh, we're glad you're safe," but a bunch of others didn't survive. And he's like, "What is this place?" And they're like, "Oh, we crashed into hell." And they're like, "The tide's coming in and we're losing ground quickly, so we gotta move." And they're like, "What do we do?" And the captain's kind of like, "Why are you asking me?" And they're like, "Well, you're the captain." So he's just kind of like still like in the daze. He's like, "What's going on? What is this place?" So he's like, "Well, we're gonna climb the mountain ledge there, and hopefully we can find some shelter." And he gets a little flashback to being in the U-boat and it filling with water and sinking, and then kind of snaps back into it. We get a little intro to all the different crew members, and a little advertisement there, and they begin climbing the mountain. You can see some birds in the background, and then they hear a noise, a loud roar, an oh or whatever, and you see birds flying by and you think, oh, maybe it's one of the birds. So they find a cave in the side of the cliff. They go in the cave and you can see in this panel it just goes black, and they're like, "What the hell just happened?" The whole opening to the cave just went black, like it wasn't there. And then they're looking at the cave, and one of the crewmates is like, "I'll go take a look." And you see him walk, and all of a sudden his rifle just drops in the ground after it goes black again. And then the captain goes over, and then we see these eyes. And he flashes back again to the U-boat sinking, and he remembers seeing eyes at the bottom of the ocean. So the captain's like, "I'm going to go out there." So he goes, and the big reveal at the end is Kong. This issue was a super, as you could just see from my review, super quick read. I really enjoyed the story. We're just getting a taste. It's going to be a 4-issue run. Issue 2 is coming out in June. Not sure of the exact date. I'll share that out in the video. I'll try to link a place to purchase this comic down below. I got mine from Graham Cracker Comics. I also usually buy from Things from Another World, all depending on availability and what variants they have. This series has a lot of different variants. Yeah, so far great read. I'm really interested to see where it goes. It's got a teen rating, so I'm wondering if it's going to get a little gorier. We did see the panel here where they are shooting up this tentacle monster. It's got some blood, gunshot wounds, tentacles popping off, and we have dead body skeletons. Really cool covers. Dynamite's doing a really cool job with this so far, and I'm looking forward to see where this series goes next. And thanks for watching, guys.